Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Adobe XD Daily Creative Challenge. I'm your host, Andrea Eppy. Welcome, everyone in the chat. Thanks so much for joining. It is day 3 of our 2-week challenge for the XD Daily Creative Challenge. Let's see who we've got in the chat. We've got Juhi. Hey, Sam. Welcome back. And another Andrea Perez. Nice name. We've got Joshua, Zubair, Tiago, Rosie. Welcome back, everyone. All right, so I've got another very fun challenge for you guys today. Let's go ahead and hop on into Behance. Pull that up over here. All right, so if you want to follow along with me, as always, I'm at behance.net/challenge/XD, and we can go ahead and get started. So, as always, go ahead and register with that big blue button right there, and you'll get notified in your Creative Cloud app up here that there's a new challenge every day. And of course, be sure to join our community chat over on Discord. I've been looking at a ton of you guys' challenges from yesterday, and I loved them so much. I particularly loved, let me see if I can find it. Oh, yeah, you can see my screen. I particularly loved this one. This was funny. This is by Showcott, and he used each of us, all of the Daily Creative Challenge hosts, in his design from yesterday. Anyway, so thanks for sharing those on Discord. Let's go ahead and see what we're going to be designing today. So today, what I want you guys to do is, again, keeping with the theme of these 2 weeks, we're doing sort of like redesigning the working from home apps that we've all been using lately, you know, like Zoom, Google Hangouts, Slack, all of those sort of things. So today we're focusing on a live streaming interface. So I want you to design and prototype the progress indicator for a live streaming app. And you might not have used a live streaming app before, but that's okay. You can use your imagination, or YouTube has one also. You can check there if you want to see what that might look like. I would show you mine, but it is on another computer and don't really want to get into all that. But basically that's what we're going to do. So display when the user's previewing, when they're going live, and when they've completed the broadcast. So we're going to be doing a little bit of component states with this. As always, you can grab the starter file from Dropbox, just hit download, direct download, and that will start the XD starter file download for you down there. As always, you can rewatch the streams, and of course, the link to Discord is down here at the bottom of this page. So let me pull up Discord. Yeah, go ahead and, just got a message from one of you. So check out all of these different channels that we have over here if you want to get involved. Lots of you guys have been posting in here, the current challenge channels. Thank you so much. I've been giving you guys feedback, so if you also want feedback on your work, you can post it in here. And that is me over here, if you want to see if I'm online or not. So let's go ahead and dive in. Hey everyone that's just joining. Welcome. Yep. Everyone's still like, some people are still commenting on my new last name. Yes, I changed my last name recently. Hi Ahmed, hi Chris. Welcome guys. Okay, so this is the starter file. We're on day 3 officially, since Monday was a welcome day. And, you know, I couldn't find a lot of inspiration for you guys. There's not like as many live streaming apps as there are like, you know, messaging apps or whatever. So this is the best I could do. So this one was by Rian. It does not really show you the before, during, and after of live streaming, but you kind of get the idea. There's usually a chat somewhere. You definitely want to see like, you know, how many people are watching. It's a video, obviously. This one, it wasn't really much of a design, but just wanted to show you like the loading. Maybe you do some kind of animation with the live streaming icon and, you know, let them know that they're live. So again, hard to find some inspiration for today. Resource booklet, as always, you can hop through some of these pages, icons, fonts, all of those good things, some of my favorites. And of course, be sure to share your work on Behance and Discord when you're done. If you're sharing to Behance, be sure you share with the keyword XD Daily Challenge after. All right. Yes, let's XD, Melinda says. And let me know if you have any questions while I'm working. I'll be checking the chat. Oh my, Melinda said, I'm from India and it's 2:30 a.m. You should probably go to bed, but I do appreciate you watching, so thank you for that. So one tip that I want to mention today is icons versus just using text. When should we use them? When should we not? So this, I think, is a good instance in this live streaming app where we maybe don't want to use just icons, because live streaming, when you're first doing it, it can be kind of daunting. And if you're going live, you want to be absolutely sure that you're going live. If you don't know what an icon is and you're like, I don't know, am I live? Am I not? So in this instance, it makes sense. Maybe don't use icons instead of text. So we're going to spell it out for the user. We're going to say previewing. We're going to say you are live or whatever. And we're going to say your stream has ended. So be very clear in instances like this. All right, so I've got an artboard started and I want to focus on this center area here. So we're going to just do like viewers, some different stats and things like that, duration, bitrate, all of that good technical stuff. But I'm going to start up here and let's add, I've already got some components kind of started down here. So I've added these little sort of arrowy things and we can add some text in there. And I just kind of want to line these up with this top bar right here. So I'll do the first one. This will say like preview. So you're just previewing your screen, what it's going to look like, but you're not actually live yet. So let's do this. That looks good. And then let's do two more. We'll do sort of a gray color for this. Put this just behind those. And here we'll say the second step obviously will be live. Like so. And then the next one, just copy and paste that, send it to back. The next one will be end or ended. Stream has ended. Okay. Now for these, what I want to do is actually make this a component so we can kind of show it like tapping through. So first group all of them together so everything's one big group. And then over here, come to the component tab, or panel, I guess I should say, and press that little plus icon. So now we've got a default state, and we're going to add two more states, one state for live and one state for ended. So let's add the live state. I'll just say live. And now when I get to live, I want it maybe to, oh, well, one thing I want to change actually. It looks like live and ended right now is still pretty like vibrant. So maybe I just want to make these like the same color, or maybe black. So we can still see them, but we absolutely know, like when we're zoomed out a little bit, for sure it's on preview. Okay, so we were in the live state. Now for live, maybe I want this, since live is like, whoa, you're live, hey. We want this to be red. So again, let's double click in. Hold on, let me make sure. Yes, I'm on the live state. Double click in and we'll just paste this right there. And then I'll change this live text to white. I need to save a white over here. And then preview, we can change this to black to match this color. And let's see, change it to gray. Just send that back. All right, so that looks good. And then the last state, we'll add one more. So just press that plus icon and this will be end. End or ended. I think ended is fine. So for end, we will do like a blue color. I think blue is kind of like neutral. It's not like, hey, you're about to, the green, you know, be aware. It's more like you're calm, I guess. So let's go ahead and add that in. And I'll send this behind the others. And then this we can delete. Let's give a little border to this. 2 pixels or so. That looks pretty darn good. Let's change this to white, and this text can be black. Okay, so now when we go ahead and click through each of those, we've got the default state, which is preview, the second state is live, and the last state is ended. I'm still on the fence about end or ended. I don't know, it sounds a little weird, but whatever. Okay, cool. One person asked, first question, is it okay to create a mobile version of this live streamer? Totally. Yeah, feel free if for any of these creative challenges you want to do like a tablet or mobile or any other size of artboard, totally feel free to do that. Okay, I think that's what you were asking. I'm not sure though. All right, so below that, let's just add the rest of this little screen. So here, let's go ahead, round these corners a bit. So this will be like all of our stats, like I mentioned. Round those a bit. Okay. And we need a button for sure for if we're live streaming or not. So this is the first page, the first stage, and we're on preview. So we do need a button, a CTA button, to go live. So let's make this red, and we'll add some text on top of this. We'll say, go live. And I'll make this white and maybe a little bit smaller. Cool. And I'll just group those. And then here, maybe I'll add some text like, let me see, what kind of other stuff do I have on my apps? Viewers. We want to know how many viewers there are. And let's see. Let's put it just right there. Copy and paste. So when we're previewing, there should be no one viewing. It should be 0. Just because we have not started yet. And I'll bring this down a bit since it's just the title. Copy and paste this. Let's add another one. We can say duration. That's another thing we want to know. And this, we haven't done anything, so it should be just at 0. And let me add a little divider line here. I think we need that. Make this, let's see, just a dark navy color. And let's copy and paste these and do another one. Let's do bitrate. Basically, it's like, to be honest, I don't really know what bitrate is, but it's usually around like 5,000 or so. I know that. 5,000 is a fine number. I think it's like how fast your internet is connecting to the server. I'm not exactly sure. Frames dropped would be another one. So this should be 0 also since we haven't started. Copy and paste that. And one more, maybe CPU usage. CPU usage. And that would be 0% also. So all of these should be at 0 since we haven't started. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we need to see like the actual preview of ourselves. So let's make another little area down here. And let's see, I've got a component of just a stock image of this would be us if we were live streaming. And this will be preview. Let's add this over here. That looks nice. Okay, Cornell said the more bitrate the better is the quality of the video. Okay, learning something new. Like I should probably know that, but I don't know guys, there's just a lot to learn with all of this. Okay. I just know what numbers are good and bad, basically. And then let's add some stream options, just like the general things like the stream key, type. Let's see, make this a little smaller. That looks good. And somewhere to just like add some text below that. And then the actual stream key itself. We'll add this. It's usually just like little dots to show like that it's hidden. And what else? The URL. Let's move these up a bit. I think this is going to work perfectly with 4. Let's see if we can fit this. Beautiful. May need to move these up a bit. It's almost like I planned that, which I did. Okay, and then at the bottom can be like backup server. That looks good. Okay. Let's just add some like dummy text right there. Copy and paste this. Usually it's single key or like single use. Let's make this navy color. This will just say lorem ipsum. Same for that. Okay, that looks pretty darn good. So now what I want to do is, oh wait, I had a icon. Look at this cute icon. So this is just kind of supplementary. So when we go live, we know that this will like turn on basically. Little live streaming icon. Okay, so now what I want to do, let's rename this artboard live stream app, is I want to make 2 more artboards. So just like showing what the live stage would look like and what the end stage would look like. So let's just copy the whole artboard. You need to select the title to select the whole thing and paste it by Command-C, Command-V. And here, since we already made our components, all we have to do is just change this to live. And now that we have tapped, let's go ahead and mock this up with the prototype. So I'm going in the prototype tab, and from the first screen to the second screen, we want to click this go live button and just drag this little blue indicator over. And over here, the trigger will just be tap. We don't have any fancy animations. I mean, if you wanted to auto animate this like moving over a little bit, you could, but I'm gonna leave it at none. And yeah, that's all I want. Let's make sure this is selected like that. And so let's preview that. So just we hit go live. Okay, so there's some things we need to change here. Let's go back to the design tab. Maybe here, this little icon changes to white, so we know, hey, we're live. And the CTA button should also change since we need a way to get to the end. So let's say like end stream. And maybe this button changes to blue since the last button on, or the last part of this component is also blue. So that'll match. And now since we're streaming, let's do like, we have 200 viewers or so. Maybe we've been going for 50 minutes. It's quite a lot. Bitrate, frames dropped, hopefully not too many. And CPU usage will do that. Okay, so now we need 1 more artboard. So again, Command-C, Command-V to paste. And now we will change this component to end. Let's do that. So that looks good. And now we really don't need to do anything after this. So we can just, you could remove this CTA button, but I want to keep it there. But I will just change it to, let's double click in here, this darker color, and then just say like stream has ended or stream over, something like that. Just so it looks like it's not clickable basically. Let's bring this down a bit. Okay. And this we can change to also dark. Oh wait, what color is this? Change that to navy. Boom. And we just need to do the same thing in our prototype tab. So click that CTA button, drag it over, and same thing, it already knows, we just want a normal tap trigger. So let's go ahead and preview this. And that looks pretty nice. So we've got our preview live and ended up here. And we haven't started, so nothing's going on right there, obviously. All of our options in the chat. So let's press go live. And we see that some of our info has changed up here, so that looks good. And our little icon has updated as well. I guess you could also change the chat. Probably shouldn't have any chat just on preview, but that's okay. And then if you press end stream, then it's over. And maybe this would update too, but you get the idea. So I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. Try your own little progress indicator right here. I want to see what you guys create. And I'm gonna go ahead and Command S to save. As always, if you want to export this as a prototype to share, to get feedback, whatever, just come up here to this little record button, and then it will record you pressing around and such. And then just press that record button again to save it wherever you want. So let's close that, looks good. As always, if you want to export just as a PNG, come up here to File, Export in either batch or whatever artboards you have selected. Cool, that was a fun one today. So now I wanted to look at some of you guys' projects on Behance from yesterday. So one thing I want to mention is in your project files that you're uploading to Behance, make sure when you are uploading, go to Edit, and then over here to Settings. It's still loading. Settings, and then make sure you add the keyword XD Daily Challenge, and that way I can find your work and share it usually at the end of the stream and give you some feedback if you'd like it. Alright, so let's go back. Let's search. That's the one I was looking at already. So I usually search just like XD Daily Challenge, and let's refresh to see if there's something new. There's a lot on Discord too, so maybe I'll check there as well. Okay, messaging app. Let's look at just this first one. Man, my internet is kind of slow. This one is by Milind. I think I saw you in the chat, maybe. So let me know if you're there. Nice. I don't see a prototype, but that's okay. Can look at the flat image. Very nice. We've got our contacts over here. We've got the messages over here. And we've got whoever we're talking to there. I like the layout that you have. I could see how like scroll groups would work really nicely here or even in here. I'd love to see that animation if you have time to share it. So thanks, that looks awesome. All right, this one by Joshua. I think I already looked at this one in Discord. Let's see. Vidco. I love that. Got all of our little emojis. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot this was audio. Hold on, let me go back. And I'm gonna turn up my sound, so hopefully you guys can hear it from my laptop. All right, let's see. When we click the little thumbs up. Oh, that's cute. The cheering. It's so funny. Oh, nice. I love it. That is so great. Good job. That looks great. Sound effects are always like so fun on these. Okay, let's try this one. This one is by JD. See if we've got some sound effects. All right. Oh, Melinda's in the chat. Thanks for sharing, Melinda. All right, let's see if we can hear anything. I don't know if you heard that, but it's just like a guy laughing. That is funny. It was a little quiet, but nice. This looks awesome. Love your emojis. Let's look at this one. Got a fuzzy. All right, this one is by Pramod, I believe. Let's take a look. Oh, I did see this one in Discord. I already gave some feedback on this one in Discord. This was scroll groups. Whoops. Oh boy, I just hit my camera with my foot. Scroll groups, horizontal right here and vertical. Very nice. Check it out if you guys haven't tried the scroll groups. Let's see. Let's see if this one has a prototype. Awesome. All right, this one is by Fwazal, I believe. Let's check it out. All right, we've got our navigation on the left side. Ooh, that's neat. I like the wave. Oh, cute. That's cute. It's like a nice subtle sound. That wave is super just like clean. I love it. And then we got chat down there. Awesome job. All right, guys. That is about all the time. There's still so many that I want to get to. Well, I'll still be looking in Discord after this if you want some feedback on your work and you still want to share it. I know there was tons from yesterday. But that is about all the time that we have left for today. Let's see what we have up next. Up next is our draw along with Kyle Webster. And then after that, we've got a design off with Voodoo Val and Jetpack and roller skates. So stick around for those. All right. It's about all the time that we have left for today. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll be back here again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Stick around. Bye.